It's Matthew here on the north coast of Jamaica near Ocho Rios, and I'm about to go to a special meal hosted by Dr. Aris LaTham, the father of Sunfired Foods. He has been a raw vegetarian for over 40 years. Apparently he hasn't even had a drop of water for over 40 years. So it's gonna be a very interesting meal. We're gonna see who we meet. I'm really not sure what to expect. I was just invited by the fine people at the ITAL Food Fest, so thank you very much for that. But let's go drive over to Plantation, a short drive away, and see what is in store for us for this sun-fired meal. Where are you visiting from?
From New York.
All right.
Coming out to experience the, the vibes, man.
We're about to try some leaf juice or leaf tonic.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's gonna grow some hair on my teeth.
Hit it up.
Oh. All right.
No alcohol, but strong.
Strong. Yes.
I think I see some hairs popping up. Yeah, it's got only leaves, 10 years old, a decade, made by Dr. Aris LaTham. Fermenting, no alcohol, just fermented, so it smells like a kombucha.
And you gotta take it as a shot. Oh. Some good stuff.
Yeah, it's a kick. It's got like a hint of like vinegriness, like you would see in like a kombucha. Little sour, nothing sweet in there, but you can tell it's good for a little bitterness left on the tongue. So, what do you say? Soursop leaf? I didn't even hear the rest of the leaves that were in it, but a whole heap of different fruit leaves. Different fruit leaves. So yeah, no roots, pure leaves. So,
and then you can chase it with the fruit juice.
Okay.
Yeah, they know Sorrel watermelon ginger.
Sorrel watermelon ginger. Okay, it looks beautiful. All right, I'll chase that. You want some chaser?
Yes.
All right.
Don't want to stop.
That's good. Thanks. All right. It's a good feeling. It's a good burn. It's a deep burn.
Yeah.
So deep. Oh, that is a nice chaser. Ginger, watermelon.
Oh, your eyes is burning? They burned a little bit. Mine burned too. Is the onion? I can see the onion.
The ginger just adds such a nice kick to every single juice. Love it. Do you know what's in this one yet?
I think so. It's a coconut wrap, a raw wrap, with some plantain, scallions, peppers, onions, and a lot of other good stuff.
All right, and a coconut wrap. I don't think I've ever seen a coconut wrap.
Yeah,
So
they put it in the dehydrator.
Okay, so you had to take paper off it first and kind of peel it off?
Yeah, there's a parchment paper layer.
Oh no!
Okay.
Or you eat this?
Yeah, you eat that part.
Wow.
Let's try it. I
Okay,
want to do
guys.
a taste test with you.
Yeah, you guys do the taste test and tell me how it goes.
You have to dink it and sink it. 1, 2, 3, dink.
Cheers. Salute.
Is it good? That looks really good.
It's so good.
And raw plantain is not a common thing. Like
not.
you have to have a real raw,
Yeah.
like ripe, perfect plantain before you can eat it raw. Usually.
Yeah,
I've never had a raw plantain.
Yeah.
sweet, it's oniony.
Spicy?
It's a little bit, but not too terrible. Much, yeah.
Okay.
So good. And then I like the texture of the tomato and the onion. It adds like a nice crunch to it.
I need to try that wrap. I have never
Yeah,
seen that
it's
wrap
nice.
in my life.
It's so good.
I've never made anything this delicious.
Really? Do you experiment with raw food at home, or
Absolutely, we do.
You do some, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
We do.
We've experimented with making raw wraps with like bell pepper and zucchini. You blend that up, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
You can put whatever you want in it
Great.
too.
But this is like has so many different layers of like flavor. And I taste like some curry in there too. This is really nice.
Ooh. What's in the plantain dish, the first starter that everyone's having on here?
We have a curry plantain there with a little coconut cream, olive oil, and lots of thyme, red onion, and scallion.
Okay. And the wrap itself, I don't think I've seen a wrap like
It's
that
coconut
before.
wrap, coconut jelly wrap.
Coconut jelly wrap.
Coconut jelly wrap.
How is that one made? I've never seen anything
We
like
just
that.
blend the firm coconut jelly and put it in the dehydrator. Yeah, that's it. Just a little salt and pepper.
So cool. Okay, so this is the coconut wrap I was talking about on a bit of wax paper. I did not know that you could get coconut in this form and use it like a wrap. But it looks like a simple just peel and fill it up with the plantain for a nice raw wrap business. Whoa. Look at that. Here's plantain in a coconut wrap. Really holds together well. I think the only time I've had raw plantain, super ripe, right off an organic farm, and that's the only time, because people almost always cook it, fry it up in a ton of oil. It certainly sucks up the oil, so to be able to have a plantain in this way, no cooking oil on it, even if it is a healthy oil, like a coconut or something, but I'm sure Dr. LaTham has a different opinion on that one. You know, jury's out on how healthy the cooked coconut oil is, but this is fantastic. The coconut wrap almost reminds me of a fruit roll-up. Got that kind of texture to it.
So you guys eat a lot of raw food regularly. So tell me about your Instagram or your mother's Instagram. Feel free, whoever wants to speak about it.
Okay, so it's the Alkaline Garden, and I'm learning how to grow my own food because of the food situation that we have going on, and it's best to know how to grow your own food, you know what's in it.
Yeah, so we started our vegan journey only 2 years ago. Although we were vegetarian for about 5 years before that, we started realizing that raw is better than taking the nutrients out of the food that you're eating when you add heat to it. So we actually followed like Dr. Aris LaTham and Dr. Sebi, and we started going more towards the high raw, which is mostly raw foods that you eat, but some you can cook, you know, you can cook food, so.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Awesome, cool. So I'll link you down below. Make sure everyone click show more and they can find you.
Cool, thank you.
All right, so you guys came all the way from New York?
Yep.
Yeah. How is it so far?
Yeah, he came. Oh, yeah.
Nah, yeah, I could go for it. That's what I said.
Oh, this is excellent, man. The experience this weekend is great. Yeah, but I'm only here because on account of my son. This is his lifestyle.
Okay.
He got me into it.
Yep.
Whoa, you got Pops into it too. That's awesome.
Try it.
Was it hard to convince?
I don't know. He sort of got me into it. I mean, he was the first person that was cutting certain things out of what we would eat, and I guess it came full circle with me doing the same thing.
Yeah,
So
he took it to a whole nother frequency.
Yeah.
He took it to a whole nother frequency.
But I definitely enjoyed it, and definitely enjoyed the hospitality of Dr. LaTham. So,
That's awesome. Family motivation right
Yes,
there.
sir.
yes, sir.
Good stuff, guys.
And this was a cousin.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah, we're cousins.
Still family.
A lot lighter, yeah.
Still keeping it in the family. Good influence.
Mom over there. So,
Yeah. Because usually, sometimes the influence with family goes the opposite way.
Yeah, right. Yeah. This is my first time actually having like raw foods.
Yeah.
I was like, I can like think of like something like this. Like I never heard of like cauliflower mash. And,
Yeah, it's so different.
So
It's really good.
so where's the food that was on the plate?
Oh no, it's good. I ate it.
I think this is nori, I think. It's kind of purple.
So this one's a cauliflower mash, guys? Is that
Yeah.
Okay.
Try it.
I didn't try yet. No.
Try it. It's good.
It kind of resembles like coleslaw, but also it's kind of, you can taste the ginger in there. So I know it will taste good with the nori.
Good, go ahead.
Seaweed wrap.
And notice how the food has color. It has like the whole rainbow in it.
Absolutely.
So you know that you're getting vitamins and nutrients that you should be eating in every meal.
Nice.
So I'm trying the cauliflower and the nori. The cauliflower as it is absolutely awesome. You know, like clearly a combination of herbs and spices. So everything just works together.
Beautiful.
So I've tried it before on the coconut wrap, and let's see the influence that the nori has on it. You know, she said it was like a sushi roll. I can actually visualize making a roll wrap with this.
So you get the same vibe with raw, just like raw sushi, but without the raw fish part.
And all the textures.
Is it hard to find raw food in Jamaica, would you say?
It's hard to find raw food in Jamaica. This variety in terms of what we've had so far, and the flavors in terms of how everything comes together. So you can find raw food in very few places. I don't know. You've been in Jamaica, so you're familiar with Mahongri, right? Mm-hmm. So you know what they serve up, right? And I know at least one other person who he's been doing raw food, and he's started his own business where he's actually selling, doing catering per se on a weekly basis. But still, typically when you get raw food in Jamaica, it's more like a salad per se.
Yeah, it's a different. This is definitely a different preparation.
Exactly.
Well, even more than I've even had in Toronto. This is not a very not that common, not hard,
right.
not easy to find.
Exactly. So you get a salad, something with your typical salad vegetables combined. But this is really different, in terms of an attempt to really get your taste buds going. So the capacity to produce the umami, with the vegetables, is just amazing. I mean, he must have some secret sauce.
Yes, with 40 years experience too. It helps.
The secret sauce, but really, the plantains, to think that they're raw plantains.
Yeah, no one eats raw plantain. Barely anyone.
Yeah, not raw plantains. Okay, it's a little bit of a challenge, but it's really tasty, and the sauce that goes with it, everything just seems to complement everything else. Brilliant.
Did you try the raw ackee yesterday? Because there was raw ackee at the stand.
No, I wasn't.
My
there.
first time.
Okay, I wasn't there
yesterday. Yeah, it was pretty unique. You'd like it too, I think.
Yeah, but I haven't had that. Yeah. But this so far is a worthwhile experience. I'm really glad that I took advantage of it.
Linseed.
Oh my God.
Linseed. Yeah.
A linseed cracker.
It looks like it's hard.
I mean, how do you make a cracker without cooking it? It's raw. It's a raw cracker. Does that even exist? I guess it does. It's just dried up enough that it has become a cracker form. Because normally they're fried or baked or something, right? Wow. So interesting. All right, so we got a lighter colored wrap, a few different kinds. Cauliflower mashup. To me, that one tastes kind of Asian inspired, almost a little bit of a sesame flavor, very crunchy. It definitely didn't have your typical kind of cauliflower texture, but yeah, beautiful crunch, very refreshing. All this food just makes you feel healthy. I don't know if it's just because it's raw, it's Ital, it's organic. Is that
And it's tasty.
super tasty? Yeah. Got it wrapped up like a little sushi roll. Not roasted. It must be sun-fired, right? Nori, straight from the sea. Coconut mash. Yeah, definitely gives it an instant sushi vibe the second you add seaweed to anything. So it's actually a good hack. Roll anything in seaweed and you're gonna get that nice Japanese flavors. So, but interesting that, typically, again, you'd be roasting the seaweed when you see nori, and this is just sun-dried, so it has a little softer texture. It's not quite as crunchy. You don't have to wet anything or to roll it. It just rolls up nice and smooth with whatever you put on it. So,
could you tell me about the dishes on the table currently? The one with the raisin and the okra one?
Oh, that's the carrot slaw with Big Gregory's lemonades.
Okay.
Yeah, with blueberries, dried blueberries.
And with the okra one, that's typically, again, okra is one that I grow at home, but I've only ever cooked it. Is there another type of prep you have to do to make it
No, you just get the baby okra, the smallest ones possible.
Yeah. Okay.
And just cut the ends off and just marinate it in the pepper sauce.
Okay, so the marination is what makes it work, I guess.
Yeah. This is a papaya jackfruit, paradise pie.
My name is is Aniki Harvey,
Okay, Aniki, and you're from Kingston.
Jamaica.
And how are you enjoying everything today?
I'm enjoying everything is natural, is fresh, organic, and can't wait to try the rest.
Which one was your favorite so far?
My favorite so far would be the plantains and the wraps.
Is that something you eat normally, raw, plantain?
Yes.
You do, yeah?
Not normally, but I guess I'm trying something different today. And, just tricking my taste buds to see, explore my taste buds to see.
Nice.
You know,
Is
the
there any
wonderful
spot
food.
in Kingston that you like to go for this type of food?
Yes, Tehuti and Romantic Kitchen.
Nice. Okay. I'll look them up and shout them out below because,
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new options. I'm a big fan of Mariana's Kitchen. I don't know if you've been to that one, but
Yes, Mariana's Kitchen.
Yeah.
I know her kitchen.
so good. In Halfway Tree, I think. So.
Yeah, there's tons of plant-based spots, like little in between, even inside. So when I'm going out of parish, I always research the different vegan spots before I head to the parish. So there's literally a vegan spot in every parish.
Good to know because they're not always that easy to find.
No, they're not. So, if you want, I could assist you with finding little spots depending on where you are on the island.
Nice. Awesome. And where can people follow you?
Okay, so my raw page is braw.plantbaseddoc.
Okay.
JM.
So, I've got the okra here. Never had okra raw. I'm told it's very spicy. A lot of crunch. A lot of kick. One thing about okra is that it can taste kind of slimy
Yes.
when you chew it up. And I find when you cook it, you don't get it as much. Now, when it's raw, I am tasting kind of that texture in my mouth. So, some people might not like it. I don't mind it. When I try and cook it, I try and avoid it, but it's definitely different. So, maybe not for everyone, but definitely a unique take on it. And yeah, that spice kick is real nice, but you got to be able to handle the spice.
I've never had okra, so that was.
Okay. It's like, surprise!
Hi, I'm Jenna May and I'm from Alberta, Canada.
And Jenna May, you told me you had a really profound experience with changing your son's diet and it having a big difference in his life.
Yeah, my son was really sick for 3 years in high school, and doctors couldn't help us heal his troubles. So I happened to find Dr. Reese on Instagram, and so I started following his teachings. And so I pulled my son off flour, sugar, meat, and gluten, and I felt bad for him, so I decided to try it myself. And all my troubles went away too, like my hip bursitis, my insomnia, all the troubles I had. So yeah, and we were also able to heal his liver. So we've never looked back since. We've just turned to the raw food thing, and that's just what we've done. So yeah, we're really thankful for Dr. Reese.
That's awesome. Yeah, first-hand
thank you.
experience.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a favorite dish today?
I really wanted to try that soursop, so I'd seen that on his Instagram, so I was really happy to try that one, yeah.
Is that one still coming up?
No, this one we had earlier, it was like seasoned, it was near the beginning.
Oh, that was a soursop?
Yeah, with the white in the middle and like the chunks, the strips.
Oh, you know what? I missed that one. So we got a guest all the way from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, man. Yes.
Yes. Awesome to have you here. How has your experience been so far?
It's been great. We've been here in Jamaica for the last 4 days, and we stayed in Montego. Now we're here. We're in Discovery Bay and Plantation Village, Plantation Cove, for this Ital Food Fest, and then the Dr. Aris LaTham Sunfired Food, which is all raw and cooked by the sun. Yeah.
Now, is it something that you can find easily in Puerto Rico, or is it a little
not
more?
really? Not like this. This is more expensive, I would say. There's always like fruit bowls here and stuff like that, and some people might specialize in raw food, but it's not widespread yet. I would love it. If it's like widespread, but not yet.
And what's your first thoughts on Jamaica first time being here?
Oh, I love it. I think, like we were saying before off camera, it's very similar to Puerto Rico, especially the land. It's a little bit of a shock, a culture shock, but not for me because I've been studying about Jamaica for a while, and African culture. We have that African culture here, there in Puerto Rico too. So we know about it, you know, in a way. I think it's more of a shock for people when they see, you know, people from other parts of the Caribbean, especially Puerto Rico.
Any final thoughts on the raw experience here?
The raw experience, great. Yesterday at the ITEL Fest, we had some of doctors' food there, and that was delicious too. And today is like the whole thing, 12-course meal with all the different recipes, and it's awesome. It's really good. Good for the belly too.
All right, so we got the papaya pie. Papaya. Now, obviously there's nothing baked, but there is a crust. And you might have to check out Dr. Latham's website to see the recipes for this or sign up for his course in Panama. But a crust without baking, it still tastes like a crust. It's nice and chewy. It has the same texture. Amazing sweetness from the pineapple. Papaya, I mean. I do taste another kind of fruit on there. Is there some honey on this? Honestly, with this raw cuisine, because it's something new for me, I'm having a hard time determining ingredients. I normally have a pretty keen sense of taste from all this foodie lifestyle over the last decade or so. But again, another incredible dish, a great way to end it, and just super tasty, very simple, sun-fired, absolutely incredible.
Final thoughts about this raw experience?
There's definitely a feast. A lot of great options, a lot of new things. I'm more than willing to try to make at home and stuff. A little hard to get, you know, good quality like fruits and vegetables in the States, but you know, hopefully in the nice weather, try to grow some of my own. That'll be a goal of mine.
For sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad I came here. It gave me a lot of ideas, different ideas, if I wanted to implement some of these dishes in my life, or even just a raw. I never thought I could enjoy just strictly raw food and get full and feel like I can do this if I can just, you know, put myself to preparing and things of that nature. It's excellent. This food is great. I'm glad I came.
I feel like you change up to this way even one day a week and you're going to see a massive benefit. You don't have to go even all the way, but if you just even add this into your lifestyle, it's such a positive, right?
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. This was great.
Final thoughts on the meal? No, look at this. He just filled up another plate.
Yes, I've probably known or heard about Dr. LaTham for about 2 years now. Happy I was finally able to meet him with family, and he lived up to the name. The Sunfired experience is second to none. And I'm excited to meet him again, probably in Panama at some point. So,
awesome. Yep. Enjoy your fifth plate.
I will. Probably 7.
This is actually my first real raw food experience, so I appreciate getting invited and meeting all you guys. So.
Welcome home, my brother.
Any final thoughts or recommendations for people who maybe haven't tried this that much, like myself?
Stay tuned. Meet me in Brazil next week.
Okay.
Meeting us in Sao Paulo next week. Brazilian Veg Fest. We're lick it, man. Just come to Brazil and get the Brazilian flavor.
Right.
Yeah. Otherwise, if you're in the U.S., meet us in Redlands, the Woodstock Fruit Festival, last week of January. Yes.
And where can people find you? Because I know you do your courses and your certifications, so if they want to look you up, what's the best place?
Just Sunfired is the word.
Okay.
Just ask any dummy about Sunfired online.
Social media.
And then look at dummy and we'll show you how to find us. Yes.
You can find me in New York. You know, on Instagram, Chef Ali P.
Okay.
And you know, if you have any questions in regards to this kind of food, you know, you're in the right place. We're at our mentor here, the guru of raw food. So we are all, you know, from his seed of training.
Awesome.
Yes.
And for you, Troy?
Taste of Ital, Chef Troy Levy, everywhere in the world. Look for Taste of Ital. I travel all over the world and just present awesome food for them.
All right, family, much love.
Give thanks, much.
So we just finished chewing. We can go ahead and belch now. All right. Bless up.
Off camera. Bless up. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.